Hello everyone. Today I'm whispering my video because I have a roommate that's trying to sleep and I don't feel comfortable speaking at my full volume when they're right next door and they have their door open. I'm also thinking about transforming my channel into an ASMR channel. Because that takes a lot less effort from me. I can just read anything. I think I would probably read Hillary's famous book, It Takes a Village, as my first big project. But if I couldn't find that, I could always read Mein Kampf for the same effect. The topic of today's video is flesh hells. I want to talk a little bit more about them to you guys. I'm not sure if I made what they are clear to you in my last video. A flesh hell is a hedonistic scenario that you tweak to make it hellish, and the smaller the tweak, the better theming. I like flesh hells so much because they allow me to explore the human soul. Because I think suffering is one of the best ways to explore the human soul. Because anyone can write a story about how that makes people feel good and empowered and egotistical and narcissistic. But it's harder to write a story or scenario that causes people to think about what makes a person, and how physical suffering can never compare to emotional suffering, because we are emotional beings, and suffering also shows us how relationship is the most important thing in life, having perfect relationships. Even though we really should know that from experience, but some of us might be narcissists, in which case we're already in hell, and life should be pointing us away from that lifestyle. But we're narcissists, so we don't get it. The scenario I brought up in my last video, I called The Infinite Mall. It's basically what you think. You're in a mall. It's infinite in size, but it's also infinite in duration. It'll never end. You'll be there forever. And I guess I could have the original scenario be that you're there with a perfect spouse. And the tweak would be, of course, to make that situation hellish, would be to remove the spouse, so you're there alone with no hope of ever having a personal relationship. I think that scenario works, at least for me, because of the feelings I get when I imagine it. I kind of get those deep feelings I can't put into words. Like when I'm dreaming, I get those same feelings. I get those, and I think that's what a perfect flesh hell should give you, those feelings. Feelings like having awe and wonder and a feeling of nostalgia for a place you've never been to. And also maybe a little bit of horror and fear. And I think you would get that for the first maybe few hours or days that you're in the Infinite Mall. Because you keep exploring it, and it's procedurally generated, like a video game, like a dungeon crawling video game. And so you never know what's around the next corner. And then maybe after you've explored for 1,000 years, you realize that it's infinite and that you have no hope of meeting another soul. And then You gather all your resources, and you're hopeful. You think you can create a perfect person, a perfect friend that you can spend eternity with. And then you realize it's impossible. And all those feelings come rushing back. And you're in hell, even though you have an infinite mall of resources at your disposal. You can stuff your face with Cinnabon, and your perfect body won't get fat unless you want it to. You can raid a sporting goods store for all the athletic equipment you need to have the perfect bod. You can, you can find the perfect office and transform that into the perfect home, and fill it with the best sheets and bedding and the best shower you could imagine. You could do all that. It might take you a while to find that perfect spot in the infinite mall, or stores are close enough where you can make that happen, but you could make it happen. But you know what you couldn't make happen? Escape. You could never escape that hell. You could never escape that hell by interacting with another person, by interacting with a soul, by laughing at another person's joke, by being overwhelmed with joy and awe because someone has surprised you. You'll never feel that again. And that's the infinite mall. Let me know what you guys think about my whispering antics, and about the infinite mall, and about flesh hells. I think that's all I have to say for this video. Let me whisper out loud a bit more as I ponder. I think that's everything. I might transform the flesh hell scenarios into a video series, because I love creating them. So I might do that. I'll let you guys know if I choose to do that. And I'm rambling again. And I actually tried recording this video like 20 times before now. That's usually how I work, is I record a video until I get frustrated enough, or I just spitball the video out. So I kind of overused my voice recording this video, and I wasn't originally going to tell you the real reason why I'm whispering in this video, but I decided that I would, because I trust you guys, and I know that you'll only leave me positive comments down below. So thank you for those, and have a great life, and flesh hells are real, and do your best to avoid them, and make sure that you're not making anyone else in the world's life into a living hell, because that's really easy to do. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.